Once more, we find Mason waiting for Sabina after having correspondence with her. Um, After she's kept keeping her updated on the precarious situation with Wendy and the breed being told that there's been a resolution there. Sabina's asked to meet with Mason, and he's directed her to a quite a busy bar in Three Corners. It's kind of hipstery. You know, the first floor is quite vibrant and loud and just energetic, whereas upstairs is a bit more quiet and there's still some there's still a good amount of energy there, but it's nowhere near as chaotic as the first floor. And that second floor is where we find Mason sitting in a booth with a glass in front of him, half drank and just waiting for Sabina.
You probably get a couple of minutes a message from Sabina saying like, "Where are you?" And then she realizes you're upstairs, so she'll come up eventually. High-waisted denim shorts, a kind of gingham off the shoulders crop top. All looks normal, apart from she has kind of like, I don't know, some glitter around here on the back of her neck. It looks like she's tried to get it off. Yeah, she'll kind of skip on over to where he's at with a drink in hand and slide on in.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. You right?
Busy.
What's all this?
She can't really look at her own, but she does
What's
get out her.
What's the glitter?
Oh, I thought it got all off.
What is that?
Photo shoot.
Where did you have a photo shoot?
You'll see soon. Catalogs online, maybe on some posters, maybe on billboards.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
It's after the paint to get off, and she'll just dare try to get some wet wipes from her bag to wash off. She'll just kind of give him like a playful little kick underneath the table. How you doing?
I'm fine. As not much is changing at the moment on the day to day. It's quite, as I said last time, this is kind of the calm before the storm. So I'm kind of just bracing myself, I think. And
maybe I should move to Spoke Hill. I don't know that word. It's not in my vocabulary.
No, I don't think you should move to Spoke Hill.
Why are you not bring the storm with me? You're so rude.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that Wendy's okay.
Yes. Shaken, obviously, but it's all good.
And between the king and Isaac,
they're not fucking with each other's business. King's made it clear that Reed make him not be known. Should it look like their businesses tread across? It's as close as working together as those two are going to get. It's how it was supposed to be from the beginning until the Russian business.
Isaac should have been doing that from the start, really.
But it's Isaac.
He's not a tactician.
Can say that again.
He has plans, but not tactics. But it's good that they're working together or have an agreement now.
Breed isn't Isaac's anymore. Gave it away.
Probably for the
Too
best.
much trouble for him.
He's got a lot going on at the moment.
What else has he got going on? Apart from being the boss of your clan.
Well, to be fair, if my clan's in such a state, that's most of his work cut out for him.
Has he been very active? You've seen him about helping you guys?
He's I didn't think he would do a bad job, and he's not. He's getting us together very soon, as I mentioned last time, which is already a step in the right direction. So we'll see how it goes from there. And I have no doubt that he'll do everything he can. Not for the clan, for himself. If he does well for us, that looks good on him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is.
Here's what it is.
And his eyes kind of peer down to the necklace.
Yeah. I've got a pair now. Well, I say a pair. Yeah, this one was from Miss. It seems weird saying Mister. I sort of call him Sir Lynch, but he's not a Sir. Yeah.
From who?
Ernest.
Ernest.
That late birthday present. I know.
It's
Dr. Knowles gave me a similar one, but yeah,
yeah, you showed me that one.
This
The
one.
The dragon one looks.
He said to at least always wear it to sleep, but it's okay to wear it always on you.
Why?
Protect from possession?
Okay. I'd wear that all the time if I were you.
Oh, I am. Whether it be as a necklace. You said the chain doesn't matter. I can wear it as an ankle bracelet or even across my belt as long as it's always on me.
As long as you're wearing that pendant, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very thoughtful of him. And
it is.
I'm glad you have that.
You friends with him?
We've talked on a few occasions. He's a very reasonable guy. I get along well with him, I'd like to think.
Do you know who else he gets along with in the city?
Well, I'm sure you're aware that he's a member of the Ordo.
Yeah.
That's his lot. Individuals like obviously Dr. Knowles' Childer.
Yes.
Gerjo, Serrani.
Not met him yet.
You don't want to.
Why?
Fucking creepy. Really, by our standards, creepy. And I think he's forgotten what it means to be. I think he's mostly forgotten what it means to be a human.
Oh.
His research is more important than anything else.
What does he specialize in?
I don't know. The secrets of the Ordo are
secret.
Yeah. But well, he's a member of the family, isn't he?
Oh.
He's one of mine.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because I asked Ernest about breaking bonds.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't say specifically why I said for a friend. Because I don't know how close he is to Isaac.
Can't imagine he's very close.
But they're in the same clan. You'd still have reason to tell.
They're in the same clan, but
well, Joe was one of my best bet, and now I don't know.
They still are your best bet. But
if they tell Isaac, I'm fucked.
Yeah. From what I know, Isaac isn't. Ernest and Isaac aren't that close, but
it's still a risk.
It's still a risk. Ernest he's also close to Martina.
Okay.
They're
the brother and sister, yeah.
So, you know, obviously he's got connections in the Ventru clan, but it's if you're asking him to conduct Ordo business, well, that would fall within the purview of the Ordo, not Isaac. So
But Oscar is
Isaac's school, so yeah, it would be interfering. It's a risk, but it's the only way that I know of to break the bond without hiding him away for a year.
Do you know anybody in the Ordo who would be more likely to be discreet about it?
The only other people I know are Meket. I don't think they'd want to go behind the back of their Priscus just yet.
If it changes, let me know. I might have something they'd want, but
What's that? I mean,
some
you can
books
buy.
that might be useful.
You can buy the Order. You can buy silence, and that's how Isaac got the position. He bought the Order with the university.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I have some books they might want.
Books on what?
Books I've been told he'd probably be very interested in. I don't know their contents. I don't understand that shit.
Where did you get them from?
From some of my friends.
Is it your Revenant friends? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or the book? Why do they think that the Order would be interested in them?
Because the areas match up.
So it's from an area that the Order used to be in.
Listen, I'm going to.
Okay.
No, you interested in those books too?
No, I'm just curious.
Please. As a tough, more sorted, Maria still needs. We're still coming to a decision, so I don't want that where they're staying to be public until she's
secure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you again for taking me to Andre.
It's fine. As I said, he's a reasonable man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anything changes with Oscar and any progress in with the Order, let me know.
That'll do. And let me know if you think there's anybody else in the Order or anywhere who might be a good shot to try. Because I said I do like Ernest. I just don't know if I don't want to put him in a difficult situation where he'd have to tell.
Yeah, I honestly I don't know him well enough to know whether he would or not, which is a problem.
Neither do I. That's the problem.
So whatever you do, it's going to be a risk.
Fine if it was my own risk, but
I mean, if you were going to do it, if you ever get to the point where you just do it or aren't going to do it, make sure you have an escape plan. There's too much keeping Isaac in the city. If you can get,
just get Oscar back come to Poland.
If you can break the bond and get Oscar out of here immediately after, well, there won't be much opportunity for Isaac to react.
I'll try to, but as I said, there are some commitments you just can't run away from.
I know. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna do this, the safest way is probably to have an escape plan ready.
Or to have him bonded to somebody else just for a short while. Isaac could still believe he's his.
Possible, yeah.
He said that they could break the bond more than once. It's not a nice process, but it will work.
Do you want to put Oscar through that more than once?
No.
Okay.
But I will. For his safety.
As long as he's in this city, he's not going to be safe.
And if he's back home, it doesn't mean he'll be safe. He pissed off a lot of people back home. I
I'm
can't
not
support
saying
him
you're the one who
anymore.
said send him back home.
You're the one who said send him back home.
I said get him to leave the city, not send him back home.
Still.
There are options, but as I said, only consider it if you're actually going to go through with this.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, he'll be fine with Isaac. At least he'll be. Isaac's in precarious position as it is. He's not going to want to start getting rid of his lieutenants.
No. Even though he doesn't have the breed, he's keeping Napoli.
Well, it's kind of probably be an idiot to get rid of someone who's, I imagine, 3-step bloodbound to him.
Yeah.
Oscar will be fine for now.
I still don't even know if the hit on him has been called off yet.
Yeah. Was it triads, right?
We think so.
Okay.
Hard to tell. They've kind of retreated a bit.
Yeah.
That's not too far from Spoke Hills. It's Chinatown. Practically neighbors. Have you noticed anything? Like they more quiet than normal, more?
No, I haven't heard of any gang activity in Chinatown. It's I've wandered around there a few times. It's quite quaint and quiet.
It is.
Almost calm.
Nice.
Which, is obviously very suspicious, but
They're gonna start going there maybe during the day, with some friends before shoots, at night after a couple of shoots. Be a familiar face. Be a semi-regular. Hey, it's nice to go and get some food in Chinatown after a hard day's work as a treat.
Sabina.
Just frequenting restaurants.
And what's the purpose of this? Why do you want to make yourself a familiar face there?
So I can start listening in. When I know how to get in contact with the gang, I can find out more as to why.
Sabina.
Then how would you suggest I go about this? They're suspicious of pretty much anyone who's not around there a lot.
I know.
So you gotta start,
Yeah, I know. As I said, I walked around there a few times and the amount of suspicious looks I got.
So you gotta start somewhere.
Stay out of Chinatown.
Not until I know the hit's called off, or why.
Stay out of Chinatown.
Why?
There's more there than just the triads.
Uh-huh.
And the triads will be the least of your worries if someone suspects something of you.
And what is more? What is, like, people like you?
People not in the court.
But not of the Horde.
Not that I know of.
Are they more revenants?
No. Not that I don't think so. And they don't like people snooping around.
Do you think maybe they're ones controlling the triad or have some power over it?
I think I'm not going to answer that question because the more I tell you, the more you're going to go there.
Still gonna go there.
Sabina, please. I went there and was just looking around an antique shop and almost got staked.
So I'm
Don't
going in the.
go.
I'm just going to be going to some
Sabina,
restaurants with friends. Listen.
if you're going there looking for trouble, you will find it. And
I'm not looking
you
for
are
trouble. I'm looking for
yes,
answers.
you're looking for answers to a hit that someone called upon. That is trouble. It doesn't take a lot to find out that you're related to the guy that they called the hit on. And then they see you there more often. They suspect something of you. They probably very easily figure out that you're a ghoul, and something happens. And if these kindred come for you, please. I know that you don't listen to my warnings, and I'm used to that.
I do listen to your warnings.
And I'm used to that.
I do.
But this time, please.
What if I go not looking like myself?
You do understand that my kind can figure out who you are, regardless of what you look like.
How?
Doesn't.
And what about me?
Can read minds. Can get you to tell the truth. We'll see if you're lying. It's very easy.
Yeah. What else am I supposed to do? I can ask my uncle again to try and arrange a meeting with them, but I don't seem to be aware that there's any official way to meet up with the triads. And they'd probably just be lying anyway.
The safest thing, if you want to keep your uncle safe, stay close to him.
I have people on him 24/7.
Then he should be fine.
Not the point.
If a hit's called on him again,
The hit is still. You know how hits work? It's on you until you're gone.
if someone comes for him again, then we'll go. But please, stay out of Chinatown. I understand you want to keep your uncle safe. But I want to keep...
to know why. If we're going to stir up a fight against the Russians.
I get it. I get that you want to know why. I can't say that I'm not curious myself, but...
So help me. If you don't like my plan, help me.
I need to keep you safe. Because God knows you're not going to do it yourself.
So we'll be working on this together?
I've got some plans to investigate Chinatown a bit more. I'll keep an ear out. Okay. I can be a bit more discreet, but if you're there more often,
I
it's
don't
just
know, just
putting you at greater risk.
I thought if I went there during the day as well as at night, they wouldn't think I was on a view. And since I'm getting a bit more up and coming now, it would take us a couple of Instagram pictures and more people might come to those places anyway.
The thing is, it's not just that there's kindred there. The people there are suspicious.
Yeah.
And I think it's connected.
That are having sway over the people.
Someone who doesn't go there really is a new face and starts out the blue being around there more often.
I've been there once or twice. Usually
If you start going there more often, it looks suspicious. I'll see what I can dig up. Okay.
Let me know when you want me to help.
I will. But for now, while I'm looking up for this, just stay with Oscar. Keep him safe.
Mm-hmm.
You did it before.
Only by luck. Thanks to your oracle.
She may have told you where to go, but she didn't tell you what to do. She didn't have control over how you did it. You don't give yourself enough credit. It was your skill. It was your intuition. Your bravery that kept your family safe. Yeah?
Thank you.
You're a better guardian than they could ask for.
How come you were snooping around Chinatown yourself?
Well, as you said, it's nearby. I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
We need to.
They just, I don't know, like you said that they tried to stake you.
Yeah.
That's a lot for just looking around.
I was looking around, just investigating the area, seeing what was there, given the impending war. We need to make sure that the areas around us are, well, we need to know what we're dealing with in our surroundings. So I've been investigating and I was just looking around some places. As I said, I was in an antique store and I got staked by some almost got staked by some kindred with a sword, who then said to me that there is nothing for me there and told me to leave.
See how you still hurt?
Just a sword.
Just a sword.
I've collected my fair share of scars over the years. It's fine.
Still doesn't make it better.
It's fine. But yeah, they're very protective in Chinatown.
Seems like good people to have on your side.
I know. You already see the cogs turning in your head, Sabina.
What?
Stay away from Chinatown.
I will. Until you give me the heads up.
I'll give you a heads up if I need you. Okay? And when I have something for you.
Okay. If you've been retreating, though, it might be harder to find them.
I know. Don't worry, Sabina. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I was a PI for a few years. Technically still am, I think.
I know. I know.
This is kind of my thing. And I can handle myself.
I know you can. Doesn't mean I can't worry.
Okay, you're allowed to worry. But you're not allowed to go to Chinatown.
Grounded from Chinatown.
Yeah, you are. At least until I have something for you. Okay?
Okay.
When I have something, I'll let you know. All right?
Thank you.
But you're already in deep with a lot of gangs.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
I'm only really deep with one.
Okay. But I'd rather you not get deeper with any more. Because one is already dangerous.
Yeah. I'm deep with one. I'm fresh meat in the other. The other one, I'm gonna ensure they get a new boss.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
at least 3.
And one of them is kind of technically free or more in one.
I hope you can understand why I wouldn't want to send you into the triads as well. Let me take this one. You've got your hands full.
I want to help.
And you
Besides,
are.
Aiden would
And,
never, ever, 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 ever forgive me if you got hurt because of me.
and you are helping. You are. But if you stretch yourself too thin, you can't help anymore.
I'm not stretched too thin. Just said.
I know you know. I don't want you to. I don't want you to get to that point.
Let me help now, because come September, I'm gonna be going back to school. Then I might be stretched a bit thin.
You are already helping. Focus on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right now, we need people. Right now, we need people focusing on doing the things that they're doing really well. Diverting attention to other things risks other operations messing up.
They're gonna make sure that gang's sorted out. And then I want to help with the food shortage issue.
You're taking on too much, Sabina.
It's not my main thing, it's somebody else's main thing. I'll just be giving them a helping hand.
All right.
That's why I can do so much. I'm not being the main project manager. I'm just putting those people in touch with other people that will help them. And I help them when I can. It's not going to suddenly, these operations you think I'm so involved with aren't going to fall apart without me. I'm just doing what I can to make them run more efficiently and keep an eye on to
And
make
keep up.
sure things don't go in control.
And keep doing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I know when to stop. Don't give me that look.
I'm not going to say any. I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to comment on that. You're one of the most capable people I know, Sabina.
Thank you.
That's all the more reason I don't want to see you get hurt.
I won't get hurt, and if I do get hurt, I'll heal. Just like you heal, right? Just with a bit more rest in between. Here. She kind of gets out her phone and she shows him a picture of her dress for the ball in progress.
So, Renaissance.
Mm.
Who chose that?
Okay, so Richard and Montana are both running it.
Richard, let me think. Richard.
Yeah, he's really nice. He's a critic guy, painter as well.
I haven't met him yet, I don't think.
Oh, you should. He's really good conversationalist.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Oh, I think he's of the Ordo too. Not that you think it. He's not sciencey. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of is. He's a lot more artistic than you'd expect for an Ordo guy.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah.
I'm sure you'll look fantastic, Sabina.
Thank you. It was Montana's idea, the Renaissance. He wanted kind of 1800s. She wanted it to be more specific, down to a certain year, but Richard just managed to get some wiggle room to a couple of centuries, not a specific year and a specific decade.
Okay.
I don't know. Apparently they hate each other. I don't know.
Artistic differences.
Artistic differences, yes.
Has Brockman got his outfit sorted?
Yeah, I've got it sorted for him.
Oh, you've got it sorted for him.
No, I let him choose the colours.
That's very generous of you.
Wait. He's still got a cap on his head, don't worry. No, it needs to be, it's more upper class than mine.
Why?
Because I'm a goalie girl. Don't know.
Sabina, I think you know that anyone who's heard about what you do thinks of you as more than just that.
That's what I'm worried about. I told you.
And no matter how you dress, it's not going to change that.
Well, it'd be rude if I tried to look too noble.
Sabina, you were invited to the ball. There are kindred who weren't invited to the ball. I'm one of them. You made the cut.
Don't know. Maybe because they're curious about me. But again, like, you couldn't have turned up without a partner. Maybe they weren't even expecting me to come. They just wanted to see me struggle asking people, for all I know.
I don't think so. I think you think too little of yourself in this society. Everyone who's heard of you knows how competent you are and what you're capable of.
Thanks, but not everyone has such thoughts regarding to people like us.
I know. That's a shame.
Do you know if Genevieve will update us regarding her taking things to the prince?
Imagine the next Senate meeting, probably.
I want to know how that went. I'm so curious.
I can imagine not much happened.
Yeah, but one can hope.
One can hope, that's true. Sabina.
Mm-hmm.
Just I probably sound like a broken record telling you to be careful, but just
Be careful. I know. You too. Don't get staked with a sword again next time you go to Chinatown.
I'll try not to. There are some things you can't heal.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
I know how squidgy we are. How breakable.
I don't mean dying. He kind of just stares vacantly for a few seconds and then like shakes out of it. I need to get going. But look after yourself, Sabina, and I'll let you know when I've got something.
Thank you. Whenever you go there, give me a message letting me know when you're safe home.
I will.
Please. Thank you.
Do you know when the ball's happening?
She'll give the date she's been made to believe it is.
I hope you enjoy it.
I'll let you know everything.
I want all the
Every
gossip.
juicy little morsel. Of course, of course.
All the gossip. And with that, Mason gets up and he'll kind of walk round to where Sabina is and give her a hug.
And she'll definitely give him a big ol' hug back.
Okay. And he kind of very on person jokingly kind of ruffles her hair, and then
Oi! She'll get some of the glitter from her neck and dab it on its forehead.
and where Sabina struggled to take it off, Mason very easily scrapes it off.
No, you will find that in your sleeping quarters for the next month, I promise you.
You know you don't know where I sleep, right?
No. Doesn't matter, glitter never leaves you.
It never leaves you, Sabina. And then Mason turns and leaves.